30-second delay here. Alright, it looks like we are working, except I got the wrong name on my Twitch chat. Change that real quick. Alrighty, so we're a little bit late to start this match, but better late than never, I guess. And if anybody's got any issues, if the volume isn't working quite right in the stream, let me know. This is kind of a last minute thing put together here. Anyway, about the game, we got Frost down on the bottom, and then kind of the bottom right actually. This is more Frost right here, yep. And then the top left is RSA. So we've got Dornitz as Aranos. We've got Swoop. Oh, I got myself. Hold on, crap. Got an echo here. Sorry. And we've got Swoop as Pocket, and he is Loki. And Solo Turk is Poseidon as the flank against Oscar. Aranos, Andres, Zeus is Pocket, and Milky Chance is Aranos on the other flank. And here we are. This is game one of the 2-game series. We've got, this is Frost home mapped, and they have obviously chosen Marsh. A lot of good relics. Here's a good relic right here, the Cathara of Apollo. Faster villagers, the Ankh of Ra, Ankh, obviously it's some favor. Ooh, Mithril horseshoes, good relic for cavalry. Extra building edge points, more line of sight. Few good relics so far. And we'll look at town centers. Looks pretty standard. We got some pretty close town center. This is a pretty important part of the map right in here. We've got 3 town centers all in a real close circle. Another important part is right here. Solo Turk and Oscar's town centers are pretty close. As far as the teams, I'd say that the advantage goes towards Frost. Would be a better team overall than RSA, but you never know. Some games, players have good games, sometimes they have bad games, and maybe Frost will play bad while RSA plays good, and Heimdall thinks that Swoop has to carry. And maybe that is true. I don't know about Dornit's level. I don't think he's too good. Not that I'm aware of anyway. I know he hosts good tournaments and in the past and has donated money, so maybe he's putting some money on this game. I know Swiss Boy runs the stock exchange a lot there in Europe, so maybe they're putting money on this or something. Oh. I hope he does. Okay, yep. So as far as strategy here, we do see Andres is going up with Hermes, so I would assume he'll be making a few centaurs to do some raids and all of that fun stuff. And let me double check and make sure I got this going okay. Yep, mic is working. Alright, cool beans. And we got players starting to age up now, a lot of Atlanteans, so they're all going up with Prometheus and getting their little Prometheans running around. And we do have down at the bottom here, this is an Aranos versus Aranos battle, which they tend to be rather snowbally. If one of the Aranos players can get kind of an early advantage, usually it just kind of goes from there and gets to be a pretty quick landslide early on. We do have the Loki player who should be able to help out pretty handily. Seems to be maybe a little bit slower in advance than normal if he's looking for some early Hersier pressure, but we'll see. And man, there's a lot of hunt right here. Holy cow, and he's still got all of his back hunt too, so no shortage of hunt to be sure. And if he were to replace his Prometheans a little bit better, he could have kind of interfered with this a little bit. Solo Turk, a little bit risky going for a straight up 2 town center against Oranel, so Oranel's can really punish that pretty hard if he wants. And while he does have this back hunt, there isn't any else safe hunt that he has, actually. This is the only hunt, so he might, kind of don't even know why he built the Granary. He can just lure the Hippo to his town center. Yeah, this is a little risky, especially because we do see, well, there's one Centaur. Is he making another? No, he's just going straight up town center too. Solo Turkey and Poseidon did get the cavalry relic, which is good, and we kind of have a waste of a shockwave. I think that Centaur was going to die anyway. And Swoop is really building a lot of walls down here. Holy cow. It's falling off. I think he was anticipating a Centaur rush, which does not appear to be happening considering, I mean, really for RSA Andres here, oh, now he's making hoplites. It's kind of a subpar or suboptimal strategy. He can make a second Centaur and get his Centaur upgrade and still get a pretty early town center. It's also, I would think he wants these villagers to hunt, yeah. So you have a little bit of a double here. Milky Chance is going to have to run back. I mean, it looks like he kind of was going to lose the one-on-one anyway. Well, this is very bold from him. Yeah, he needs to retreat because they're both got a double here. Yeah, they can get a lot of pressure on Solo Turk for sure. And really, once his hunt runs out here, he's kind of, well, he does have some pigs, but he's going to be in a little bit of a problem getting enough food to support a 2 town center boom along with Hippocon spam. Though Hippocons don't take a lot of food, but if he parks right here, Solo Turk's gonna need help pretty quickly, I would think. And sure, he's getting a nice little double here, and we gotta pause for an unknown reason. Solo Turk's seeing some lag. I don't see anybody as lagging at all. Possibly just a bad connection between the 2 players, which can happen, unfortunately, if somebody happens to be fast proxy. So we do see that it looks like Andres is coming down to this side to help, kind of a reaction to the 2-on-1 here. Yeah, there does seem to be a decent amount of lag going on. I don't see it, so it must be a bad connection between Andres and Solo Turk, maybe. Despite the 2-on-1, they aren't doing a lot of damage yet. Red will be able to repel this. And okay, so Teal is pushing that back. Yeah, we got some lag here. It's kind of frustrating to play in lag. Very, very greedy healing spring too. I don't think they'll be able to hold that very long, not with purple coming down to support. We do see Oscar getting a second town center. I feel that was a bit of a mistake. I think he should have kept up a full-on land pressure, and he could have done pretty well here. Because you see Solo Turk is out of pigs, so he has to transition to hunt now, and if Oscar had gone full-on land army, he would be able to punish this now pretty easily. He still might be able to, but it's going to be harder for him, yeah. The question is whether or not he will realize, he should know, just based on the fact that there's a 2-town center grab, he should know that Solo Turk's gonna be trying to do hunting somewhere. Oh, he's getting a 3rd town center. And we got the pressure up here, or well, down here actually. Not a good fight for Frost to take here. We're losing quite a bit. Swoop seems to be kind of slow with his army. Seems like he's kind of doesn't have very... I wonder if he's aging. He is aging. Okay. Not a bad idea, but man, if he needs to... he forgot his granary too. All his villagers gathered and then started heading home. He does have husbandry. Oh, he needs to fight. I don't know why Red's going back. I know a lot of Loki players tend to go to the quick Bragi. I'm not really sure here it was very beneficial, because he can't really use flaming weapons right now. I mean, he has a ceasefire anyway. I feel like he should have just gone full on H2 Hersier, but that's just me. Maybe he's going to do for a quick... Nope, now he is grabbing a town center. See, I feel like he should have just delayed his heroic age a bit. And, ooh, he might force us, yep, forced a ceasefire there. It's a pretty rough ceasefire there. That's just a little pressure on the town center forces a ceasefire. I'm kind of surprised he's taking a 3rd town center, because he doesn't have a lot of food sources, really. Like, he was pushed off of this hunt, and this hunt is inaccessible. He might try this, but it's open to raids. Open to raids down there on the bottom. I guess they are able to get this town center during that ceasefire, but... the only person I see is lagging is Solo Turk now and then. Oscar has quite an army. Yeah, Oscar has quite the advantage over Solo Turk here. If he pushes through, I mean, he'll win this battle pretty easily. But he actually, with enough Prometheons, he might even be able to kill this town center, because he's got a much better army composition. Yeah, they just need to sit back. But yeah, I think he can... because Green's nowhere to help out down here. I think this is... ooh, nice shockwave. Man, I got a ton. Did get a hero made. If he can focus down the hero. Green needs to come up and help pretty quick. I know he's doing it. Ooh, this is... he's starting to get that little bit of a Hersier death ball, if you want to call it that. But the problem is he can't really cast flaming weapons, because... well, he could. But if he did, that would just result in an RSA using their ceasefire. A little bit of a... there, okay. He needs to keep the pressure up here. He's losing all his Prometheons. They're kind of dying to all the heroes, but okay, we do have a little bit of a raid, but this is looking a little grim. They might actually force the ceasefire without using flaming weapons, which would be really helpful for Solo Turk as well. Because, yeah, that's a lot of Hersier here, and it seems like Andres, as the pocket, is just way behind in helping out on the bottom here. I think some of that is due to him going hoplites. He shouldn't really be doing... oh, well, he just resigned just like that. That's kind of interesting. Kind of an early resign, I think. Because there's, like... Oscar's kind of in a position to help on the bottom, but... well, quick resign. Makes for quick gains for me, I guess. This is the first game, by the way. And that is game 1. Well, Oscar did really well on the top, but Swoop had quite the eco going. And, oh
man, Andres was just very slow to help out. Wow. Very slow to help. It's kind of weird. Like, really, he should have more Toxotes than what he did. Like, Hoplites in that situation weren't doing a whole lot. Yeah, he had no army, holy cow. Well, it's a quick game one. Very quick, so let's put on the bit of a intermission. And we'll move on to game two. I have to edit my page though. Oh, Frostby. Always great fun. Paste, duplicate, scoreboard, copy, paste. Victory is yours. And we will change this. And I will be back in just a minute.
UJ, Eschlost, Mak, UJ, Eschlost, Mak, UJ, Eschlost, Mak, UJ.
I'm glad you saw that Hugga put in that I wasn't talking, so appreciate that. You're a good man, Hugga, Mr. Swedish Chef. Insulting me by saying I put people to sleep. Now people are nudging me because I'm not talking. Yes, my budget got slashed. Can't afford it anymore. Anyway, we've got RSA down in the bottom and Frost up in the top. So last game, the top left side of the map was the winning side. So hopefully, I know, I fixed it. Hold on. And so maybe RSA with the bottom side will be winning this match, considering the bottom side of the map won the last time. Got Andres' flank, he's Zeus. Oscar is Isis. Pocket. Horus is Ra. So RSA's kind of switched a little bit of an Egyptian flair this game. Soup is Thor, he's changed from Loki to Thor. Dornitz is still Uranos. And Solo Turk is Zeus. I think he was Poseidon last game, maybe. I wasn't paying. Yeah, he was Poseidon, I'm pretty sure. So he's changed to Zeus. So sorry guys about the lack of sound there. We've fixed it. So maybe I'll turn it back off since it appears that I just put people like Swedish Chef to sleep. So appreciate those kind words. And by the way, for those of you who are watching that don't quite know what's going on, this is RTS League. It's a clan league. Supposed to be 3v3s, which obviously we have here. This is the regular season of the clan league. It's the 4th week, so we're kind of halfway through. So far, we've kind of seen from the results that RSA is kind of more towards the bottom of their division, and Frostbee's kind of in the middle so far, just kind of hanging there in the middle. So hopefully we'll at least get a good game here. The first game was kind of a bit of a whitewashing. Pretty quick loss there for RSA, so maybe we'll see something a little better here. You got an elephant. He's microwaving the wrong villager to run away. Ooh, there we go. Oh, watch out, now we got an alligator coming in. Man, this is just Animal Central right here. You got alligators and elephants and the pharaoh healing, and there we know you need some power. Alright, yeah, I'll get you comfy before midnight. Swedish Chef, you need me to sing you a lullaby after the game, I can do that too. So it's a pretty big map, so that gives ISIS, or ISIS, any Egyptian in general, it's a pretty decent map for them. able to kind of defend longer. The town centers are all pretty far forward. This one's kind of right smack dab right in the middle of the map there. Looks like Swiss Boy gets to go skiing tomorrow, so that sounds fun. I've tried skiing. I'm not really that good at it. It's pretty fun. I did skiing. I've done snowboarding. Snowboarding was a lot harder, and I was really sore the next day. I don't know why this guy's still healing instead of empowering. He probably doesn't realize it. If you could empower your Granary here and get your extra 20% food income, that would be pretty awesome. Nope, just gonna stand there and look at it. We'll come back later and see if it changes. This is a lot of wood cutters here. So last time he just kind of went up without making a second. Boy, this is a late advance too. Holy cow. 5:30 advance. Swoops up Thor. Don't know what he's planning on doing. Doesn't look like a whole lot of anything right now. I don't know that song, Swedish Chef, sorry. I don't know how these millennial songs, so I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a few hills here that they call mountain resorts. It's nothing much to get excited about at all. But for us in the Midwest here, it's the top of the line. Looks like he's building an early town center here. 3 nights for 700 euros for the hotel for skiing. Oh man, wow. Throwing down the money to ski. Of course it probably, ooh, uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, we have the first kill of the game right here. Elephant over villager. Alright, oh, that's Solo Turk who has gotten upgraded centaurs, and this first centaur is getting shot down by Odysseus. Holy cow, look at that. Wow. That Odysseus just mowed down that centaur. That's kind of a problem. And, ooh. Yeah, he's using... Oh, okay, hey, go up here, attack this village. I'd really like him to kill this villager with his scout. Come on. Come on, you can do it. One hit point. Not often. Wow, we've got some pretty serious walling over here. This is disappointing. I grade this an F for not killing this villager. It's a lot of villagers on a very small amount of hunt, I must say. I mean, it's almost not even worth it to have this many. All the walking time is just gonna eat this up, and then oh, look at this, and then each bird has 10 hit points, and then he just overkills the birds. And we have a very slow, what relic is he holding here? Archers, Troll, Centaurs, cheaper, not bad for Ra, but this is a very slow rain. Very, very slow. Ooh, building a dock. That is sneaky. A dock rush on Watering Hole, I like it. And all these walls he's building, I'm assuming to counter the Centaur raid that is never coming. Because his first Centaur is dead. He hasn't made a second one yet. So we're just kind of sitting here. Yeah, Andres is kind of struggling here a little bit. He sent all of his villagers to hunt on this little pack here when he's got quite a large stack of zebra here, and then a few elephant, which they got a little bit of food on them, so it may have been a better choice to go up here than send all of his villagers down here. Like now he's chopping wood, and he has no food income. I don't see any food income at all, and he's making hoplites again that cost so much food. Faceless player grabbed 2 town centers, greedily hunting off of all of his hunt. So at least he's got that going for him. The raw player, as we can see, is cast rain. It is not empowering. his town center. He's not empowering this town center, but he does have a real solid empowerment on his 2 villager wood camp there. I like it. He doesn't even have husbandry, which is important for rain. Where is his pharaoh? Oh, his pharaoh is empowering the mining camp with 3 villagers. So at least he's got that. I like this wall. Creative Walling 101. It is an art. And so far the only kill of the game, I think, was this. Well, there's 2. The town center killed the scout and the elephant killed the villager. And now we have a Valkyrie killed for the 3rd kill of the game. Oh, no, we did have a centaur loss, so I think if we go into post-game we'll see. Oh, I missed some kills here. Holy cow, look at all these kills I've missed. Probably some oracles, I'm sure. Oh, Dornit's going a 3 town center fast heroic. Wow. Man, they've been sending him resources? Nope. He's going for pure Contarius. The problem with the Contarius is they do cost a lot. Man, I'm not being rough on anybody. Grabbing a 4th town center. Might as well, huh? A total of 12 kills. Get off. Get on the edge of your seat. We're about to have another one. Look at this. We're going to have a building destruction right here. Oh, no. He's changed and gone to the storehouse instead. Solo Turk's position army is way out of position, resulting in a free storehouse kill. If he kills this before medium archers gets upgraded, that is going to be a huge deal. Oh. Oh. Alright, kill this. No, kill it and run. I'm seeing a little bit of some issues coming up for RSA. We've seemed to have Swoop with quite a good economy, just merrily booming away. Still do not have these town centers being empowered, or this mining camp, or this mining camp, but we do still have this being empowered. And the Pharaoh has, oh, he's up here. You'd think you'd almost build your Megdol behind the walls. It's probably what I would have done. Ooh. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter with forest fire here. Uh-oh. Nothing going on over here. Yeah, this is a... Come on, use your Pharaoh to kill the battle boar here. I guess the empowerment does let the villagers repair faster, but it looks like it's still going to go down, and he's building pure camelry into Ulsark. And we have flaming weapons being cast on a few units. Why did he cast flaming weapons? He has no army. Ooh, we have a lot of heroized Contarius. Do he has the techs yet? He does have the 1 tech. Well, you got both of them. There's a lot of resources to put down on all these Contarius. We have comments that Frost B looks stronger than Frost A. If they're seeing that early performance against TM in that game too, I'd be inclined to agree. Highly questionable flaming weapons, I would have to say. We have some unupgraded axemen. Could probably turn the auto queue off on those now, seeing as the infantry has kind of gone away. Now he's fighting pure cavalry. And we've got Solo Turk has kind of got we've kind of been ignoring the bottom here. But looks like Solo Turks kind of got Andres backed into a literal corner down here, partially due to the fact that Andres decided he didn't need any of this hunt. Ooh, he could probably stop his axeman. Still nothing being empowered. Kind of question why you would go raw if you aren't going to empower anything. Like, just remember that the empowerment does give 15% to the villagers, so that's a ton of resources that he is not taking advantage of. And oh, they're killing this. See, we knew this dock would come into play here. Look at this. He's got cabinets. He needs to move this away from. Ooh, yep, moving away from the shore. And right now, these two cabinets will kill this entire army. So this is an important dock. And we've got a bit of a problem here. Dornitz is taking advantage of the very high amount of hunt on this map. And forced a ceasefire. Skin of the rhino. Does he have skin of the rhino? No, he doesn't even have skin of the rhino either. Man. Like, really, it's just little things that he could do that would make his play quite a bit better, because, I mean, it's not hard to move your priest over to your town center. And that 15% would help out quite a bit. I mean, desperately trying to build a Mignol during ceasefire. But yeah, I point that out just to say that just a little bit that you could, just a little bit of stuff that he could do to really improve his game. I mean, 15% here, 15% here, 15% here. I mean, that's a lot of resources that he could have. These cabinets have solidified that position. No building upgrades, which is a bit of a problem against Contarius. Boy, he's even got all of his armory upgrades too. Well, he doesn't have the attack upgrade. That's kind of the most important one generally. A little bit of priest micro here would be helpful. But the camels are doing pretty well. The problem is they're having a difficult time killing these dryads, and they are losing a lot. And unupgraded camels, well, he does have the copper weapons, but fully upgraded heavy Contarius, that's a fairly substantial amount of damage that they do. Okay, he does finally have bronze weapons, and we have some issues down here. Losing a lot of units to kill this town center, but I don't think he can really react after it's been killed. He should use Odysseus to kill the Manticore here and swoop his Balder. I think he has a few villagers. I don't know, he's not making any villagers from his front town centers though. Did he really just shift an army of axemen into this? You could have at least gotten these two. Well, RSA is a little bit outclassed here, I think we can say. But we do appreciate them having them in the league. It's been quite a few seasons since RSA has participated, and it's nice to get kind of clans to return. Maybe build another lumber camp here. It's nice to get clans to return to the league after a long hiatus. Just kind of get some new faces, a little more interest in the league. Always good to have. He's deleted his cabinets. They have served their purpose. And we have poor blue is just kind of getting overrun by these heavy Contarius. Very high attack. It's a good tech. This Poseidon's secret. And Oscar has resigned, so that is the end of this game. We have a tornado being used. Let's watch the tornado. I don't think it'll kill too much more because all these building upgrades. Okay, did get that. Yep, it's reached its maximum, so tornado looks very impressive. And it's a decent tech, or decent myth unit, or G gunpowder, whatever I'm looking for here. Whew, well, that's the end. Oscar, at least he does have upgraded axemen, and he did get the special tech too. I like it. Or not Oscar, that's Horus. And we seem to have reached a pause in the game. So I think that's about it. The game has been paused. And we'll look at all resources, and yeah, you can see like the raw player should be at the top of the charts by about the 15-minute mark, and he is not. Yeah, just outclassed is what it is. But we do appreciate, like I said, we appreciate the more clans the merrier. That is game 2. We have reached a pause. The game is frozen. I will change this to 2-0. And I will kind of mosey on out of this game. And that is it. And I'm sure it probably has something to do with the fact that Horus is fast proxy. So, anyway, that is going to be it for today, this afternoon. A very, very, very quick series here. So, appreciate those that tuned in and watched this exhilarating stream. And we will see you guys next weekend, I am sure. Let's take a look at next weekend's matches and see what's up. Any more matches coming tonight? There kind of is a tentative game, GDM and WLOM, but I don't think WLOM is really having too many players today, or really any day, so I don't think there's any more tonight. And let's just look to next week's games. We are heading into week... Oh, are we week 4? Yeah, week 4. So I thought we were in the 4th week, but we will be heading into the 4th week. So week 4, we got EOM against UCA. Those should be a pretty good series. B and TM might be some close games there. Acid maybe will try to get a game off of JSS, but we'll see. Yeah, this is probably gonna be the best matchup in that in Division 1. Division 2. Oh, here is the marquee matchup right here. Dodd A against Keene. That'll be some good games there. Otherwise, Frost B and ONU would actually probably be pretty close too. But anyway, that is it for today. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in, and I will catch you guys some other time. So have a good rest of your weekend.